phones blaring our podcast. Nothing is sweeter than Swiftcast.
Hey everybody,
Hey!
and welcome to episode 56 of Swiftcast. This is Nate.
Ashley.
And Jill.
And you guys might be confused because these guys haven't been on it in forever.
I know.
Oh, I know, it's been crazy.
You've been on some adventures, though.
Yeah.
We have been, yeah. Cancun.
Really,
was
really,
cool.
that was like a 5-day adventure. The rest has just been life.
Well, we definitely missed you guys.
Yeah, we miss doing it.
All our guy Swifties have been tweeting us that they feel like there are no guys on the podcast anymore.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying.
They're like, where's our hero?
Well, unfortunately, none of us were at CMA Fest in Nashville this past week, but it sounds like it was a pretty awesome week for people who were there.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Nice sunny weather.
And it was really awesome this year because for the first time, even though Taylor wasn't there, they had a completely dedicated to Taylor booth in the Fanfare Hall.
That is really cool. I would probably see that.
Well, so they had the gigantic pink pickup truck that Taylor got for her 18th birthday that says "Love, Love, Love" and Taylor Swift on it, so that was awesome.
I wondered what happened to that truck.
Yeah, they brought it back.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw everybody was so excited about it.
So I just thought it was really cool that they took the time to make something special for Swifties who were there.
Yeah, and that Taylor's that important.
Wasn't like one of her awards there too?
Yeah, they had, I think, her CMA award from this past year on display, and you could take a picture with it. And then, I mean, not actually holding it, it was in a case, but you could take a picture
Run away with
next
it.
to it.
I feel like the majority of people in this fandom would just run away.
This is mine!
They had a bunch of her outfits too, including, I think my favorite one was they had the original 22 outfit from the Red Tour, the long sleeve shirt, red pants, and Letterman jacket.
Oh, that's cool.
Whenever I think of that song now, I don't even think of that outfit anymore because she's just worn so many different things for that song.
I know, it's like completely evolved, and now, especially with the Asian shows, she's had a totally different outfit every night. But that was cool that they had that.
I think she just got bored.
Yeah, she always tries to change it up. And then they also had a pre-recorded video Q&A of Taylor answering some fans' questions that they did yesterday, so that was pretty cool. I know that one of the questions someone asked her was, what is your favorite type of thing to bake? And she said, anything in the fall that's either cinnamon or pumpkin, which I think we pretty much knew that already.
Yeah.
That's what she always says.
And someone else asked her about what her room looked like when she was a kid, and she said that she had lots of Britney Spears posters.
That's funny because, like, they wanted to turn her into Britney Spears and she was like, no.
You know, I feel like she just kind of took inspiration from everybody and then decided that she didn't want to be like anybody else.
Especially Britney Spears.
Yeah, I think Taylor's turned out a little more successfully today than Britney. And then another question that I saw on Twitter someone said was they asked her favorite thing about making a new album, and she said that it's just, I think we knew this, but creating a totally different sound is her favorite thing.
Her answers are always, like, you know, pretty generic.
Well, I think people always ask her
The same ones.
the same types of things because everybody wants to know, but not everyone pays attention to every single interview she does like we do, so we already know all the answers.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, that's already been asked a million times.
But if anybody was there, we'd love to hear more about it and how much fun you had, so definitely tweet us at SwiftCast13 and let us know.
All right, so without further ado, we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to keeping up with Swift.
So much news.
So there is a lot of news, actually.
There's a lot of news for no news.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, for the off season, yeah. Well, our first bit of news, on June 3rd, Taylor won one of the major awards at the Glamour Woman of the Year Awards. She won International Solo Artist, which is incredible. And she accepted the award via a video stream.
Woo!
So congratulations, Taylor.
I did not know
I
that
didn't
one.
even know that award show, or I don't know, I guess it's not a show, but that award was a thing that was coming up.
I didn't know that either. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I don't think they have voting. I think they just select people and honor them. But it's definitely very cool.
Yeah, and speaking of other awards, the CMT Awards aired on June 4th, but Taylor was not there and she did not take home any awards, sadly. but we've got a lot of other things coming up this year.
Well, I wonder if just because she wasn't there, maybe they didn't, or maybe she heard something that she wasn't really going to win, so she was like, oh, okay, maybe skip out on this one.
Well, last year she was there though, and she still didn't win.
Oh, yeah, that's
That
right,
just,
yeah.
I mean, that really, I'm surprised by that. I would have thought she won something.
The CMT Awards, while they're very fun to watch, aren't really the most reputable award show.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's only really the CMTs. It's just like,
So, Taylor does a lot of amazing things, but the latest thing that we just heard about this week was that she donated $50,000 to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia for music-themed initiatives that kids with cancer can utilize at the hospital.
Oh.
that is incredible.
It says that they got a music studio on wheels so that kids can write their own songs while they're undergoing treatment.
That's so cute. Oh. That is so fun. That gives kids a chance who I guess even music who who can't go to college or something because they have cancer and they're in the hospital. Well, it gives them a little
Right.
chance to go to a kind of college.
hmm Yeah, it's nice. Gives them something to do, too. Some hope. Something to live for, almost.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she visits with them and plays some songs with them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's coming next time she's there. I'm sure she already has plans to. Yeah, that is nice that it gives them something to entertain them so they're not just sitting there all day.
Every time I turn around, Taylor is always, donating money, more and more money to children's hospitals. It's great.
I think the title of this article about Philadelphia was "The Celebrity That Keeps on Giving."
Really?
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah.
It fits.
It's so true.
I bet you she'll donate more too.
Oh, I bet she will, too, yeah.
I bet she
Yeah.
donates so much that we don't even hear about or know about.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I hear a lot of celebrities like to do it anonymously because they don't want to attract the attention, so...
I mean, for somebody who makes $46 a minute or something, whatever it is, I'm sure she donates lots of it that we don't know about.
So our next bit of news, Taylor appears on a new poster in support of READ, which is a project of the American Library Association. And the poster features Taylor in this red dress reading The Giver, which is pretty appropriate seeing as the movie is coming out later this summer.
Oh,
So
I did see that poster. It was very cute.
yeah, I'm really excited to see that movie
Me too.
So, speaking of The Giver, a new trailer just came out for it last week. This is the second trailer that's been released. And Taylor is still barely in it, but she has about a second more than was in the first trailer, so that's something.
That picture came out though, that kind of newish picture that was like a promo picture for the movie she was in. That was a new one.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was a good one. So, Mean was recently named the number 24 song on the Rolling Stones 100 Greatest Country Songs of All Time list, which is really cool because, it's all time. And it's not just usually she's always on the 100 of the year, but this is cool that it's all time. I'm surprised it's Mean.
As opposed to one of her other songs.
Well, I'm sure that's not the only one on there.
I mean, I don't know. I think that Mean will always stay in people's minds the most because of the message.
Yeah,
I think it's really a song that's really hard to forget.
it's true.
All right, cool. So that's it for our news for the week. And now we're going to move into our mini segments.
Yay!
Woo! Love mini segments. I say that every time. I do love mini segments. They're funny.
Well, good, because yours is first.
So our first one comes from @EKL99Swift. It says, "How can I sleep when Taylor Swift 13 is on stage? #RedTourSG, #Swiftie problems."
Yeah, I totally relate to this because I felt guilty the past few days because I really wanted to update the shows and then I also want to sleep and
Yeah.
it's very difficult.
I
Right.
don't feel guilty. I love sleep. Sleep and Taylor equal.
Yeah, I woke up at, I don't know, whatever time it was, pretty early this morning and went on Twitter and the show was just starting and I was like, now I have to stay on Twitter for the next 2 hours until the show is over because I wanted to know the B stage song and everything.
Yeah, but I don't think I could do that. I love you, Taylor, but it's still dark outside. So our next one comes from @MarySwifty12, and she says her Swifty problem is Knowing the Red Tour Red era is ending and your head starts playing a kaleidoscope of Red songs 24/7.
Her submissions are so accurate. You need to keep sending us more submissions.
Our next one is from @Brandaman. I hope I pronounced your username right. And they said, I need new Taylor Swift 13 music, Swifty problems. Yeah.
Don't we all?
So our next one comes from @FluffyTasia13. Want a pair of Red Tour inspired Keds, but used all my money on concert tickets. Swifty problems.
Girl, I think you used your money on the right thing.
Yeah.
I think so too, yeah.
The Keds are always going to be around. There's only one chance to go to the concert.
Yeah, seriously. I was in the same dilemma. I would rather have the concerts than the kids.
I'm pretty sure the US tour Keds ended up at like TJ Maxx for really cheap.
Yeah.
Really? Seriously?
So
Like the plain red ones.
I guess they don't have those in Asia, but I'm sure you'll find them somewhere. Our next one is from @MrTSwift13, and he said, I hope I'm not the only one who can't wait for album 5 any longer. Swifty problems.
I think that's everybody's problem right
Random Man wants that too. So our next one comes from @tswift_updating. Okay. Mentally being stuck in an Asia time zone because you're updating a show. Swifty problems. That's some good dedication though. Very good dedication.
now. I hope she's not from the US because that is literally just opposite.
Yeah, that's completely opposite.
I think she is.
Oh man.
It's funny because, like, I wake up every morning at, like, 6 or 6:30, and I get to work at, like, 7, and, like, it's, like, 7 a.m., and I get a Twitter notification that Taylor's, like, starting a show, and I'm like, and it makes me so sad, because I'm like, now I have to go and work a whole day, and these people get to go to a concert and then go to bed.
Our next one comes from @AllTooWellX on Twitter, and they say, a thunderstorm pulled me out of a Club Red dream this morning. #Swifty problems.
I've had those before.
Usually I love waking up to thunderstorms, but I wouldn't that time.
Well, she submitted another one too and said, I'm gonna do a Tay medley for my piano recital in October, and choosing only a few songs is so hard. Swifty problems.
Oh, you should totally send us your piano recital recordings or something.
Yeah, that would be really cool. We'd love to see it.
I love hearing Taylor music on the piano, like piano covers of it, so you should send it to us. They're very pretty. So our next one, I'm going to give you a shout out to your username because I love it. It comes from @TaylorsKitten_, and they say, spoiling your markers because of ARM lyrics. Swifty problems. That was the worst in the summer when we were like all sweaty and trying to write on our arms, and it was a mess. I remember that.
And our last one comes from @SwiftlyTheQueen. I don't want the Red era to end, but yet I'm so excited for the new one to start. #Swifty problems.
So true. I don't want it to end either.
I'm ready for it to end. I just wish we would get a DVD already.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't understand. I will never understand. I know we've talked about this to death already, but I just don't understand.
I don't understand either. And I don't understand when Scott tweeted that there wasn't gonna be one. That was not even funny.
So that's it this week for our mini segments. If you guys want to submit anything to us, we're going to tell you later in the episode how you can do that. So for now, we're going to move on to our fashion segment, my favorite part.
We know it's your favorite part, Nate, because you're a fashionista.
I know. I'm a fashionable guy.
So for our first piece of fashion news, this is a little while back, but on May 31st, Taylor arrived at the, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Narita International Airport in Tokyo, and she was wearing an Anthropologie ropey headband, and that was only $32, which is, I guess, a lot for a headband, but it's really cute. She was wearing Todd's with 2 D's, Scylla tote. Oh, and that was $1,500, so that's a pretty expensive bag. And then she had...
it's been her go-to bag lately.
It has, yeah. For $1,500, it would be mine too. And she had a French Connection Elizabeth embroidered daisy dress, which was so cute, and that was $89. Again,
I love that dress so much.
It's a little pricey, but it's a dress you could wear anywhere for any occasion. It's so cute.
I feel like daisies are like the in thing for this season. I've seen a lot of daisy items.
I've seen Taylor wearing a lot of daisies too.
Well, I saw this store when I was shopping online had daisy leggings. I just thought that was really random, so they must be popular for the season.
Yeah. Well, if Taylor Swift's wearing them, obviously.
Yeah. So on June 1st at Club Red in Tokyo, Taylor was wearing an Alice and Olivia Mona dress, and she actually recycled this dress from a while ago. We'd seen her wear it before, so it's no longer available, but it was super cute. And she had on a pair of Jimmy Choo pumps. And I love when she has Club Red because it gives us the chance to see her in so many different cute outfits.
She loves her Jimmy Choos.
I have no idea what those are.
They're shoes, Nate. You know what Jimmy Choo is.
I don't. No, I seriously
Oh.
don't. I have no idea.
Brand of very expensive shoes.
And our next one was at the Red Tour meet and greet in Jakarta. And this is on June 4th. And she wore the Love Addy striped fit and flare dress. And that was $88.
Round of applause for Nate.
Thank you. I'm going to actually applaud myself also.
Nate, can you describe what that dress looked like?
Okay, so picture Taylor standing up, okay? And she's wearing this dress, okay? And it it had white on it, and then it had like an orange stripe, and then it had white at the bottom.
What was
I think that's what it was.
the flare part?
The flare was the orange.
So fit and flare is like a certain fit of dress where it's like fitted in the waist and then the skirt flares out.
Well, of course I knew
So they're
that.
actually, yeah, of course you did. I'm educating our guy here.
Oh, I
So
already know
actually, a
about
lot of dresses are called fit and flare dresses, and that just refers to the shape of the dress.
But that was a good try.
But this one was actually really cute. It was black and white, and I really liked it.
Oh, I just Googled it. First one I saw was orange.
Yeah, you found the wrong one. It was that one, but with black and white. But Taylor could probably pull off the orange too, because she looks good in everything. So on June 6th at the meet and greet in Manila, Taylor wore another French Connection dress. This one was the Viven mesh paneled jersey dress, and it's $148.
It's a nice expensive dress. And then our last one for this week, it was in New York on May 15th, so a little while back, but Taylor was leaving the gym, no surprise there, and she was wearing Stephen Allen reverse seam shirt in red Dobby, not Dobby like Harry Potter.
I think it's Dobby like Harry Potter.
And that was a little pricey. It was $158, but it's on sale for $98. So, and she wore that with a ModCloth headband and a Dolce & Gabbana bag. And we all love ModCloth, so. Alright, so that's our fashion for this week, and thank you to our fashion guru, tswiftstyle.net, for tracking down all the outfits. You guys should definitely go check out her site. She has a lot of good stuff on there, and she has the links there where you can find all this stuff in case you want to spend all that money on them.
So, now that it's officially summer, we thought that we would talk about a couple things. One, our favorite Swiftie activities to do in the summer, because there are a lot of great ones. And then two, what was our favorite summer of Taylor? So, yeah, we asked you guys on Twitter what your favorite summer activities were, and we got a few really great answers. Our first one from I Tweet Swift. I love this. This is what I was going to say. She said, putting to use all of those freaking beach towels that I got in December.
We have so many beach towels. We could.
You guys don't remember there was like a glitch on Taylor Connect where you could enter this code in the store and basically get a bunch of free towels.
We could make like a beach house out of the towels we have.
We seriously could.
We don't
like a cabana.
We don't even
like
need
a
to.
tent.
We don't even need to buy an umbrella. We can just make an umbrella out of our towels. So many towels. So our second one comes from tswift_updating, and they said sit by the pool listening to 22 as loud as the volume goes. 22 is like, you know, the ultimate summer song for Swifties, so. And while you're sitting by the pool, you might as well do the backwards belly flop off the diving board.
Okay, so our next one comes from @EnchantedForte13 on Twitter. And their favorite thing to do in the summertime is Taylor Swift dance parties.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Taylor Swift dance parties. That's a good one. Dancing on the beach.
I love that. When I think of summer, I just think of driving around with the windows down, blasting Taylor songs as loud as possible.
Yeah. I like to think of, I mean, mine was pretty similar to one of our listeners. I like to be in the pool, in the water, any kind of water, and listening to Taylor. I love to just sit by the pool or play in the pool.
Even though it's only like every other year that it happens, I always associate summer with going to see Taylor, so it feels really weird when she doesn't
Yeah.
have any shows.
After last summer, especially, because last summer with all the fun we had, like, it seems so weird that we're not going to a show this summer.
Yeah. Surprising it was already a year ago, too. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Should we say what our favorite summer activity is going to be?
I think we should tell them.
I think you should tell them.
Well, we're really excited because all of the Swiftcasters are getting together for 4th of July, and we're going to go to the beach in Rhode Island, which is near Taylor's Rhode Island house.
Actually, it's in her backyard.
We're not trespassing, we promise.
I'm not joking, guys. Like, I go to this beach all the time. You could sit on the beach and see Taylor's balcony from the beach. It's crazy.
Yeah, once you're there, you're surprised how close you are, like, to her actual house.
It's very, very cool. I mean, if she's having a party on the balcony, we'll probably be able to see it.
She has to be having one, because she was having all that maintenance done, like, to her lower wall or something. So I'm betting she was gearing up for some sort of party. I mean, this summer, she's got to be there.
Speaking of
4th
that,
July.
I don't know if Nate and I talked about it, but when we were last at her house, she was actually taking down. Well, let me give you a little background. In Rhode Island on Watch Hill, there's this very long, big rock beach wall. And if you climb up it, it's in her backyard. And for a long time, when nobody owned that house, a lot of the Rhode Island, locals like to climb up the rock wall or sit on the rock wall and stuff. It was a very popular spot. But anyways, she's actually having that rock wall taken down because so many people were trying to climb up it into her house. So she's having the rock. It's not a joke. I mean, it's crazy what people do. And so she's actually having that rock wall taken down. So she must be gearing up for some kind of backyard party.
I believe it. Last year's 4th of July party was at her Rhode Island
Mhm.
house, so.
And I think it'll
If
just
we're
be
there
fun.
on the 4th, she's probably going to be having a party on the 5th.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Just have to go every day, that's all.
But anyways, I mean, we're really gonna have a Swifty beach day. We're gonna play music and maybe she'll come hang out with us.
And all of our towels will be there.
Yeah. We'll take lots of pictures for you guys, so don't worry.
It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be very crowded though. I have a feeling it'll be crowded.
We'll have to get there early to stake out a spot.
Yeah, in the wintertime, I mean, you can walk right up to her driveway, but I have a feeling, especially if she's there, that it'll be very crowded and blocked off. But we'll see. Nate, do you have a favorite summer Swifty activity?
You mean that I like to do, or just something that I've done before?
Something that you've done before or you like to do?
Yeah, okay, so it's in a similar vein to Ashley's with blasting your music really loud in your car, but, well, this comes from something I did once. This was last summer, and this was after all this, Taylor, Harry drama, whatever. Anyways, so there was a girl, I stopped at a red light, and there was this girl next to me, and she had her windows down, and she was blaring One Direction, and I thought it would be hilarious to just start blaring I Knew You Were Trouble, and so I did, and she kind of looked at me, and she just kind of like rolled her eyes, and I'm like, ha 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 ha.
She got
Then
so
I
mad.
drove away. Yeah, so it was pretty funny.
That's Swifty.
Hopefully I can do that again this year.
So one of the other things we were talking about was just the past summer eras of Taylor, because it seems like every summer, well, every other year, either she's on tour or she's having like a really relaxing summer. And every summer, her look is a little bit different, and there are just certain things that remind you of that year.
And on Twitter, we actually got this idea because I saw someone on Twitter, I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but you had made an edit And you said summer 2012 was your favorite Taylor because you loved all the outfits she wore, like the polka dots and the headbands and the ponytails and the sundresses, and you loved her relationship with Connor and how she was in her big fancy Massachusetts style place, and you said you just liked the vibe she gave off that summer, so I thought that was neat. And hanging out with Ethel Kennedy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna steal it first before anyone else does, though. My favorite summer will always be 2013.
2013.
No, I said it first. And I think that is just for obvious reasons that we'll all say. That was like my first summer that I really was super into like the fandom and stuff and into Taylor, and I got to go to my first shows and meet all my friends. So, and beyond that, I loved the Red Era. I loved how she was single. She was like she seemed so carefree. I loved the high-waisted shorts she got into. I just thought that was a great summer. She seemed so happy and carefree.
I agree. I mean, I feel like maybe 90% of Swifties would say 2013, and it was just had so many great memories. For me, the summer kicked off with seeing her at CMA Fest when she did the surprise Highway Don't Care performance, and that was just so amazing. And then all the rest of the summer, all the stadium shows were just so incredible, and yeah, it was just my favorite.
And you got to meet her.
Oh yeah, that little thing.
Yeah.
Technically, I guess that was fall, but yeah,
That's
pretty
close
much.
enough in September.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. 2013, best year. I mean, that was my first Taylor concert. It was May 8th, I guess. It basically summer, and then all the way through Nashville. I mean, I went to 8 different concerts: Columbus, Toronto.
Yeah, you traveled.
Philly,
You traveled to
Nashville.
Canada.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool people, and I met you guys. I mean,
Even though it was at the end of September, I still consider our Nashville trip summer because it was so hot there that it just felt like summer still.
yeah, the weather was so nice
Yeah.
there. It was awesome.
I consider it summer.
Well, you guys should tell us about what you're planning to do as a Swiftie this summer and what your favorite Taylor summer memories are, and we'd love to hear it. So tweet us at Swiftcast13, email us at theswiftcast13@gmail.com, and we will share them on next week's episode.
And I also wanted to add that I love whenever Taylor goes to the beach and we get to see her new bikinis because they're always so cute.
And then they're sold out 5 minutes later.
Yeah. They're so cute. Her beach pictures are always adorable every summer. Oh, and in 2013, she posted that awesome July 4th blog.
Oh, yeah.
That
I definitely wouldn't mind getting another one of those.
Yeah, with us in the background. Photo
Photo bombing.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be moving on and talking a little bit more about the Red Tour.
So, as you guys know, June 4th, she finished up in Jakarta. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Indonesia. Jakarta, sorry. In Indonesia. I'm not good at pronunciation. And the secret song there was 15. And then on June 6th, she did Manila in the Philippines, which I'm sure was awesome. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines, so and the secret song for that one was Fearless, so she had a little Fearless album throwback. And then on June 9th, which was today, but tomorrow there, I'm not sure how the timing works. I think it was actually this morning, June 9th, in Singapore, and she played Teardrops on my guitar for the B stage, and there was Club Red for that show. And this was the special second Singapore show that she added when her other one got canceled. So, congrats for you, Singapore. Oh no, I'm sorry. That wasn't. The second one was on June 12th. I got confused.
Well, actually, the June 12th was the one that was originally supposed to be scheduled. Then the 9th was the one that she added later.
Okay. So, yeah. Congrats for you, Singapore.
So this week there's only 2 shows left of forever for the whole Red Tour.
Forever. Not even international. Forever.
So June 11th, she will be in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And then June 12th, she'll be back in Singapore for the very, very last ever Red Show.
Singapore Swifties, you don't know how lucky you are.
And June 13th is the Red Tour DVD.
Yeah, I hope so. Wouldn't you love to be a Swiftie in that Singapore audience? Like, you can say you witnessed, like, the last Red Tour concert ever. I mean, granted, we witnessed the last American Red Tour concert, but still, that's really cool to say that you get to see that. So I hope you guys have fun and enjoy it. Don't take it for granted.
Seriously. Make it count.
Yeah.
So, an announcement about our latest giveaway. We ran a giveaway for the month of May where you could fill out our brief little survey and be entered to win the rare Taylor card game that she sent out for the CMA Awards for 2013. And we drew a winner last week, but they did not contact us. We gave them a week. So we drew a new winner today. And the new winner is the email address vanplays@yahoo.com. So if that's you, you have 1 week until next Sunday, June 15th, to tweet us or email us to claim your prize. And hopefully we'll hear from you. And if not, we will be picking another winner next week.
I'll take it if nobody wants it. I mean, you know.
You didn't fill out the survey, Nate.
In our survey, this person said that they listen to us, so hopefully they still do.
I hope that you're getting really excited right now and be like, yes, me. I've always wanted to be like listening to something and have my name called.
So, just some reminders for you guys. As always, make sure you press the subscribe button on iTunes, and it will automatically download the latest episode for you. Wanted to contact us about anything in the show, submit mini segments, really anything at all, even just to talk. There are several ways you can contact us. The main way would be our Twitter, @SwiftCast13. You can also email us, theswiftcast13@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/theswiftcast. You can contact us through our website, swiftcast13.com. And you can also find us on Taylor Connect at Swiftcast13. So to wrap up our show, next week, Taylor will... What do you guys think?
I don't even know what next week is. June? Alright,
I think that Taylor is going to have a very happy reunion with Meredith after being away for so long.
Oh,
I hope so.
I didn't even think about that. Meredith is probably so mad at her.
Well, yeah, I was going to say either that or Meredith is going to, like, claw her to death when she comes back.
She's gonna, like, come home with, like, scratches all over her face. I think that she's gonna walk in the door and Meredith is just gonna be like, bye.
You left me, Mom. How could you?
I think that Taylor will come home from the Red Tour, take a week off to relax, and then go to her Rhode Island house and start getting everything ready for summertime.
I think she's going to wear another fit and flare dress. Huh? See what I did there?
You're such the fashion expert now.
I am. Fit and flare, flare and fit, it's really,
I think that whether in LA or New York, we're going to see her coming in and out of recording studios very, very soon.
I hope so. Wrap up the fifth album.
Yeah, she said as soon as she got done with this leg of the tour, she was going to wrap everything up.
All right, so for episode 56, this has been Nate,
Ashley,
And Jill.
and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye!
Bye, guys.
Peace out, Swift Scouts.
Hey, you stole my line.
No.
All right, bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Swiftcast. Visit us on the web at theswiftcast.com. The theme song for Swiftcast was written and performed by Sydney and Chuck. Swiftcast is not directly affiliated with Taylor Swift, Big Machine Label Group, or 13 Management.